Hello everyone, welcome back to another important lesson. Learning to use a synonym effectively in a sentence can help you to improve your English. At the same time, it can help you to communicate your idea. It is important because a synonym can help you or enrich your idea how to express any opinion, any thought or any kind of expression in English language. At the same time, it will help you to improve your oral skill, at the same time your writing skill. So you would better learn different type of word when you are learning a new word. So when you are learning new word, in that case, remember choose a one which will help you to learn new words. In that case, you can choose old one, that means old word that is already known to you. It will help or it will assist you to know many things about the same word, that means which has similar meaning. So when you are learning synonym word, choose old word that is already known to you. Now, in my today's lesson, I'm going to talk to you about a very important word that you will find for daily conversation, which is break. So, in my today's lesson, I will talk about this word break, which you will find for your regular conversation, especially after a long tiring day when you want to have a short break from your work. In that case, you can use this word break. So, of course, this one is very common in English language. So now let's get started to know more about this word break. Now, from my list, my first word is burst. B-U-R-S-T, burst. Burst actually can use in a sentence to say to break or to split on. So you can use this word burst as an intransitive verb and at the same time as a transitive verb. And remember, when you are using burst, you can at the same time use this word for present tense, past tense, and of course past participle form. So suppose if you burst something or something burst, what does it mean? Well, because of internal pressure, the substance inside it comes out. So we are expanding our vocabulary. Well, so you can use also crack in replace of break. Crack also means break at the same time. So when anyone or any person crack, that person personally begins to feel weak and lose confidence. On the other hand, we also can say when something crack or if you crack something, that means it's slightly damaged and actually it's produce a sound like a sound wood breaking. So other way we can say when something crack, in that case it does not separate but a very thin line comes appear on its surface. So if you want to use break in a sentence, you also can use crack. And remember, when you are using crack or break or burst anything, it actually depends on the mood of the verb. Now, my word is cut. You can use this word cut to say to divide or make something smaller. In that case, you can use a sharp knife to cut something into small pieces. Or when you use cut, that means you want to reduce the amount of something. Or we can say when you are using cut, that means you want to make something a part or segment. So use this word cut to say break or to divide anything to make something smaller. Other word, as I mentioned earlier, when you cut something, you actually make a segment. You actually cut the surface of something to make it a small pieces. You can use crumble. Crumble actually means to decay or disintegrate gradually, or you can say to fall or to cut something into small pieces. That means to fall into small pieces. Remember, when any person crumble, he or she becomes feel weaker in strength and influence. If, and on the other hand, if something crack, it's destroy. So when you are using crumble in a sentence, remember, especially when you want to say about any system, relationship, or hope, and these things actually crumble, that is comes to an end. So now my word is fracture. Fracture, this word of actually used in a sentence to say break. Especially you will find this word fracture in a sentence to mean, that means broken bone. You also use this word to say like organization or society fracture, and if something fracture, it actually destroy, or this word fracture actually means to break something solid all of a sudden. So if you want to say break, you also can use this word fracture. And remember, as I said earlier, this word mostly used to say broken bone. You also can use shatter. Shatter to say break. Remember, when you are using shatter in a sentence, that means to break something at once into small pieces. And when something shatter, actually it destroy or win, actually completely damage. Especially when any confidence, someone's confidence, hope, dream, aspiration shattered, actually they completely destroy or ruin their desire, expectation. So remember, when using this word shatter, you also want to say something break. Smash. Smash is another word to say break. Now let's talk about smash. Smash, when something violently, because of violence, something fell into small pieces. And when you want to say smash in a sentence, it's actually need to produce a sound, that means a crashing sound to break something. Smash. So smash actually used in a sentence when something violently break and destroy completely. Snap. Snap is another way to say to break something strongly, suddenly, and very quickly, making a cracking sound. So remember, when you are using this word snap in a sentence, this word means something breaks suddenly and very quickly. Next word is split, S-P-L-I-T, split. So when you are using this word split, that means you want to divide, you want to make it apart, or you separate out something. So remember, this also means break. My last word is tear. Remember, when you are using this word tear, that means when you tear something, you actually rip it into two or more small pieces. That means one kind of break, or you want to divide them. So dear learner, this is how you can use this word or use these words in a sentence. And remember, this word actually help you to express your own ideas or expressions, and at the same time it will help you to improve your oral and writing skills. Now try to use them for your daily conversation. Thank you very much.